Good night, ladies. Good
Good evening.
night.
Good night. Good night.
Lanai.
Hello.
Good
Good
morning.
evening, boss.
Have a
Good
good day.
night. Good evening.
And good night to all the audiences as well. We're live streaming on 4 different pages at the moment. We're coming live from 5 different places and 2 different countries. So good night to you all. My name is Alberta. We're super excited to share just a little bit about our 16 awards of excellence in our community. One of the things I love about our community is one of them is the awards of excellence, because I really feel and know that this business is not all about money. It's leading us to our purpose, and that's one of the things that I so enjoy about this journey and the community, because you feel satisfied when you do help others. You do it with your heart and commit your time to serve. And one of the key things that we do here is we our community awards people and recognizes people that give value over a year. It has been happening over and over. And we know ourselves in a community, we see ourselves, we work, support one another. In here, we are more than 230,000 now, I believe. I haven't checked recently, but I believe we are about 230,000 people all around the world. And we do so many things in our business. There's so many things that we do to give back to our community, support, to inspire. And so as our leaders that have and our founders that have started this community. So before we go ahead with that, I'll just introduce myself. My name is Alberta. I'm originally from Papua New Guinea, specifically Bougainville. I am a mom of 3 boys. I'm also a healthcare professional. I've also got an accounting background, and I have 3 boys. I'm a mom. I have 3 boys. I found this business when I was on maternity leave with the youngest, and this was 4 years ago. And I'm so grateful that I found one of the best community that I like to be part of every day. And this is the community that built me, developed me, and we grow together and celebrate and inspire each other as well. So I'm also a business owner, a mentor, and a coach. And I love this journey. Thank you. That's a little bit about me. Let's move to you, Ayan, if you can introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. My name is Ayan from Melbourne, Australia. I'm a mom, an early childhood educator, and an online business owner and mentor. So yes, I've been an online business owner and mentor for the last 2 years, and I've been loving this journey. This business and the community has allowed me to grow personally, like and professionally as well. And there's really nothing else that I would trade for it than having to grow and become a better person of myself every day. So yep, that's a little bit about me, and I'll pass it on back to you, Alberta.
Thank you, Ayan. And Ayan, I keep saying Ayan. Sorry about that, the pronunciation. But Ayan lives not far from me. It's about 15 minutes drive away.
15 minutes.
15 minutes over the freeway, I would say. And although we haven't met face to face, we don't know each other, what we met through this business. And we know we'll still meet physically face to face sometimes. So thank you, Ayan. Let's move to you, Frida.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Alberta, and thank you, everyone here. My name is Frida. I'm coming to you live all the way from a small country town called Bowen in Queensland. Um, I'm doing this business nearly 2 years already, going towards 3. Um, and apart from my banking job as well. So I'm doing part-time banking job and part-time business as well. Usually I used to call my business as my side hustle, but now I'm calling it as my part-time job as well. So I'm doing it parallel to my banking job as well. So I'm married, I've got 3 kids, and I'm loving this journey so far. Meeting all these beautiful ladies with same mindset in this community. I've grown a lot. I previously I can't saw myself here talking in front of the screen, but I'm so grateful for this community and the growth in this business. Thank you.
Thank you, Frida, and thank you for meeting you here as well. Even though Frida is from Papua New Guinea, I've never known her before, but we met through this business and we're family now. Let's move to Joycelyn.
Thank you, Coach, and good night to you all. I'm Jocelyn, coming to you live from Goroka, Eastern Highlands Province. I'm originally from Bougainville as well, like Coach Alberta, but I stay here in Eastern Highlands. I'm a teacher by profession. I joined this business more than 3 years ago. Now I work full time doing this as a side hustle. And I would say that this business has really helped me grown a lot as well. And yeah, I enjoy meeting other people as we journey together online. So thank you. Thank you for being here with you all.
Thank you, Joycelyn. And yes, Joycelyn is from the same province as me, but I've never known her before. We just met through this business as well, and we are family here. Thank you. And now let's move to Amani. And I think Amani just mentioned that we met in Sydney sometime this year during our Gather and Grow. But I was still thinking there's so many business owners that I was like, okay, you met me, and she knows. So I thought, let's get to know a little bit about you, Amani.
Yes, my name is Amani Dio. I'm originally from South Sudan and I moved to Australia 15 years ago. Settled now in Canberra with my family, young kids, husband. I'm a nurse by profession and also digital business online. I've been doing this business for the last 2 years and I'm still doing it. Learning and growing and working flexibly. That's what I've been enjoying this journey. And I'm so happy today to come and chat with you as you guys are moms, health professional teachers, different background. And I'm so excited and happy to be chatting with any one of these doing the same business when I have time. It's late now at my place at night, actually, almost 11. And I'm still here and I just want to chat with you and talk with any other person who is interested and who is happy to do what she likes. So thank you for having me and I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Amani. And that's the beauty of this business. You know, moms, hardworking moms are still at it while children are asleep, little ones are asleep. Mine is still awake since we have a little cold here, but still okay. The business is at home. The beauty of it is we can still run it from, home around our children. All right, back to our 16 awards of excellence in our community. So in 2024, this year, I think we're having 17 awards. But the 17th one will be announced when the winners will be announced on our next Millennium Mastermind. But for now, let's talk about the 16. We won't go in detail since time is on us. But what we do here is we are recognized members who shine in our community. So what we do, we nominate, anyone that fits in those categories of the 16 awards of excellence in our community. And normally we're given a month to do that. Today is the last day for us on this side of the world. Tomorrow will be the other side of the world, which there are day behind us. So nominations, you can only nominate one person for these awards. you can't nominate twice. The policies and guidelines are there. And last year, I'm so grateful that I was runner-up for one of the awards last year. I was like, whoa, I didn't know that I made a difference, but I'm so grateful that those that nominated me, I'm grateful. And we all do our part. We all bring in value here, and everyone deserves that recognition as well. So, Ian, do you have a specific award that, or one of your favorite? Do you wanna
Yeah,
share?
yeah. I
Or
think
did
one of my favorite. Yeah, I think
have you
one of my favorite. Sorry.
have you done your nominations?
No, I haven't, but I think after this, I'm gonna try to submit it before I sleep. So yeah, I'll nominate someone. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think my favorite one is Faith Not Fear Award. And I think this like why is it my favorite? Because it's really I don't know, a lot of people when they join the business, like it's like you choose faith over fear. Like it's something new, and you know, instead of having the fear of holding back and like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to do this, you choose to have faith. And even though you're not seeing the results yet, or even if you're not clear on how, you know, how it will all work out, you choose to have faith. And I'm really glad that, you know, our online business community can actually recognize that in the people and nominate someone. For example, when they start the business, like for myself, there could be a lot of challenges that you face, and one can be like skeptical partners, skeptical friends, and people who are not believing you. And the other one could also be like, for example, not having the startup cost and all of that. But you know, but you still choose to, you know, to take to invest your time and your money and your effort, and have the faith that, you know, that you will get there. So I'm really glad that, you know, our community can recognize these things and at least have an award with a prize for it too. Yep. So that's my favorite award.
Thank you, Ian, for that. And that was one of my favorite award as well last year. And I got inspired by the person that is behind this Faith Not Fear award, which is Deb. Deborah is she's a retiree, and she's also someone I was inspired by when I came into the business. Although she's not a tech savvy, she's you know a grandma, great grandma and a mom. She still didn't her skills of being not as tech savvy didn't let her down to do this business, and she's one of our leaders. And so she actually was behind this Faith Over Fear award. So I love that because it resonates really well with me as well. Thank you. What about you, Frida?
All right. For me, the award that I usually like when I was reading through the hours was Dance Like Nobody's Watching You award. It's the award given to the person who, you know, joined the business and jump straight into the business like nobody cares. Just go, go, go. The person doesn't care if people like them or not. They don't understand whatever people say about them. They just plugged into the business and they go. Um, and they know that the people out there will still reach them, and they just do all the whatever training that the training that we have. They just plug into the training and they just you know, bring the results in. That's the hour that I like the most.
Thank you, Frida, for that. I like that award as well. Because most of us, we are in our comfortable zone, and most people that are watching us are as well, because they fear, you know, coming out of their comfort zone and being on social media and do their business, because they're so filled up with the invisible in their mind, thinking, oh, what the hell will they say if I'm on social media now sharing my struggles? So I just love that award. it helps me stay true to who I am and with my vision and my mission as well in my journey. So thank you, Frida, for sharing it. I sometimes when I there are times when you will think, okay, people may think, why does Alberta really need, or why do these business owners want more money? It's not about that. If you really go after what you want and what your purpose is, you will stay true to yourself and not you're not here to impress anyone. You're not here to live by someone's, um, command, but you're here to live your full potential life as our Creator have created us. So thank you, Frida. Let's move to you, Joycelyn. Which one is your favorite?
Thank you, Alberta. I think my favorite one is awards for compassionate leadership, which I would say also I've done nominations for that. So this is basically to do with a mentor that is someone who goes beyond, above and beyond, to create collaborative team that supports one another and also checks and encourages participation from other team members to make sure that everyone wakes up, everyone stays focused and works on their business. And this is very important because when you see that mentor is not checking, everybody is sleeping. So mentors doing the job, checking, make sure that people who are down there are also doing their job, knowing that the business is theirs and not for the person above to work on their business or to do their business. So that's my favorite one. I have chosen that because I would say that I refer back to my mentor and I like what my mentor does as well. So that's my favorite award for the 2024 awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Joycelyn. And I believe you work closely with your mentors and coaches, your community. We all support one another, so we know who goes beyond sometimes, even though they have things they need to do or family obligations, they still put their time for someone else, to help. So thank you, Joycelyn, for that. I love that compassionate. And we also have a compassionate project that we have in our community where we've got a team. Anyone can be part of it. Those that, go through so much in life, challenges or during the journey, even personal life as well. We have an amazing team as well behind that who step up for those and they just cheer them up. Those that lose loved ones to, life happens. So we are always here for each other, even though we don't know each other well, but in this community it seems like we're family. We've been born together and we seem to know and have a solution for each other when there's a challenge or you go through something in life. And we're just there just to lend an ear or send someone, checking up on someone. It's one of the best things that this community does. So thank you, Joycelyn. Amani, which one is your favorite?
Yes. In the leadership, there is this attitude of some of the leaders, like go-getters, those who are very patient of researching and trying to get the solution. And I've seen many of them in our Zooming in the other team. And you would see them, they're so passionate about researching and what is working, and they see which mom has issues. Sometimes we came from different background, like you said before, if one of them have issue like the family loss or something, or somebody is sick, and you see one of the leaders would come up and see if there's any way they can help. They're trying to see what is working, and that's what I can recommend. Go Getters Attitudes is helping in this journey, and also is helping in general growing and mindset in business. So that's my favorite.
Thank you. Thank you for that. And I think we have been inspired by a lot of go-getters in our community, and that gives us that cheer and that push to keep going, even though we face challenges or along the way. We always look at them as inspiration in our community, and our private Facebook group tells a lot of that. Even our our masterminds, there's a lot of inspiration out there, where a lot of times we think we go through a lot, like we have, my struggle is worse, but when we go and listen to the mastermind and hear someone else's story, we're just so grateful that, oh, whatever I'm going through, this is not the end of the world. The other person have gone through hell, and they've come out of that just to go and get what they want, for this. And sometimes hitting rock bottom is one of the best thing to happen, because it's a turnaround for you, to really go after what you really want in life. So thank you, Amani. And for me, my favorite one is the juggling award. I love the juggling award, and this award there's a lot of it in our community. A lot of people show this. They juggle work, full-time work, and at the same time being a mom, carrying a lot of hats, but they still focus on helping and supporting the community. Those that come on masterminds, those that come on the webinar panelists, those that are hosting those events that we have every week. It's amazing to see them. And sometimes you think, oh my gosh, I wonder how she's doing it, with how many children, with little kids, and still working full time, and still giving back to the community, and still coming on our Zooms, and still helping others.
It's a mindset. Start with the mindset here.
Yeah.
Because they have that mindset that they have to do this and that, the family, their work. And so that's really what I see. Some of my friends who have that mindset, you would see them like they're working full time, and they're running this business full time. So, and that's the power of mindset. If you tell yourself in your mind that you can achieve what you want to do, you can do it.
Definitely. Excuses are not given in those that are, after what they really want. The juggle, they forget that they're juggling so much. But to those that don't understand us here, they think, oh, I don't have enough time to do that. I don't have time for business. I don't have time for family. I don't have time to go and give back time to the community. And that's one of the things that we feel satisfied about, when even though we're juggling family, we're juggling whatever we're doing, our full-time jobs, we still give our time in this business. And that's really, really true about the mindset. It's the way you think, it's the way you manage what's best for you, and what's best for your community, what's best for your team, what's best for your family. And this is not, you're not doing it only for yourself, you're doing it for your community, you're doing it for everyone else. A good example is when I went to the Gather and Grow in Sydney. Coming on, we go live, we sit at our homes and we go live, or we do lives and we talk. But when you meet someone on a face-to-face level, there's so many people that are inspired by you, and you realize that, oh my gosh, all my go lives were not just to my followers. They were inspiring others as well. And I was like surprised that everyone was coming, oh, we're so inspired by your life. And that makes you feel satisfied because you think sometimes people don't know what you're going through and you do those go lives. But when you help someone, it really is a satisfying feeling with that. So life is like that. If you want to achieve something, you have to challenge yourself through those struggles. So thank you. So for all this, for the followers that are listening to us, this is something that we do every year. And normally we celebrate it together with our anniversary. So this year we'll be celebrating the 8th or 9th year of our automated system, especially, and our community that have been built. We are now 230,000, as I've said before, and each winner will walk away with 1,000 US dollars. It will be announced in our next mastermind, but today is the last day to do our nominations. Nominations are done and independently looked at. So there'll be thousands and thousands and thousands of nominations. So there's a team as well that will work on all those nominations, put it together and pick out the winners. And then our next Millionaire Mastermind, it will be announced and each winner will walk away with 1,000. So there's 16,000 US dollars to be given away, including the 17th award that will be roughly 17,000 US dollars, just given back to the community that give back to us. So thank you so much. I have someone who's saying they're interested here. Who can help that person? Perry is saying interested. How can they become, get more information to our community? Anyone?
Can I answer that? Can I answer that? Yeah, so if you are interested in learning more about the business, so whoever's page that you're watching this live stream from, simply reach out to them and register on their website with your name and email address. And then from there, they'll email you the link to watch the webinar. And after you watch the webinar, please reach out to them again to ask them the next step. But watching the webinar is the first step to get started.
Thank you, Ayan, and I hope, Perry, you have understood the steps. And anyone else that want to add on to Ayan before we call it a night?
Yeah, another way for webinars, sometimes it's an information section, because sometimes in the English word, some people and some of my customers sometimes ask, what is webinar? So this is information section where you have to get the information, free information. And then from there, after getting the information, that's where you make a decision, which one would you like to go to. So just a little bit of that webinar information soon. And thank you.
Thank you, Amani, for that. And you've explained it well. A lot of people also ask, where can they watch the webinar? That's what they think this is a webinar when we go live. No, the webinar, you will get it through an email. Once you can see all our websites on the screen there. So you can click on anyone's website here. Our business is run through a website. You connect with us through our www. and our personalized website.com, and you go and get the link through your email. So this is not a webinar. This is just a live session that we do. A webinar is totally different. So tomorrow will be a live webinar at 11 a.m. Melbourne time, daylight savings. For Brisbane, you guys will be 10 a.m. Canberra is the same time as Melbourne, yeah?
Same as
So
Melbourne.
11, Papua New Guinea will be 10 a.m. Or if you're based in other countries in the world, you have to convert your own time zone. So thank you so much, ladies, again, and all the best to your nominations. Last day of, last hour for nominations is open, and wishing you the very best. And I can't wait to see any of you winning that award. So with that, thank you so much to all those that are supporting us as well, watching us live. And we thank you as well to those that will be watching this replay. Hope this live has added value to you all. With that, good night from Melbourne.
Good night.
Everyone.